Hello everyone and welcome to another video of our series on how to become a competent researcher. My name is Mohammed Al-Haj and I'm the founder and director of Clean Energy for Africa. The use of computer modeling tools is now one of the most widely used methods in renewable energy and environment research. That's because computer modeling tools or softwares save us a lot of time in conducting our research or conducting our analysis, developing plans. They also give us a lot of flexibility and a lot of functionalities for optimizing the performance of different systems, simulating the performance of a system in their various conditions. For example, I'll give an example actually from my research project. My research project in my PhD was about using solar thermal energy for thermal desalination. So I actually built a model for a thermal desalination plant that uses a certain technology called multi-effect distillation. And this plant is powered by steam that is provided by a concentrated solar power collector. The collector is called the linear crystal collector. And when I say I built a model, it basically means I wrote a large number of equations, because this is what a computer model is really. It's a set of equations that you put, and then the program will solve these equations. So after I built this model, I was actually able to see how this plant will perform under a number of conditions. How this plant will perform if the temperature, ambient temperature increases, if it reduces, if the solar radiation increases or reduces, if the plant size changes, what happens to the productivity of this plant, if the characteristics of the seawater that will be desalinated changes, such as the salinity of this water at this temperature, if they change, what will happen to the output of the plant. And that's actually quite amazing, because really you save a lot of time and you can get a large number of results which will help you in publishing a lot of papers. Also, simulation modeling tools can be used for economic analysis, for example, for calculating the levelized cost of energy, which is a very important parameter for researchers in the area of renewable energy. Calculating, for example, the net present value, calculating the return on investment, calculating the payback period, and so many other parameters. There's also a set of or a number of programs that can be used for environmental assessment. All right, whether it's environmental impact assessment or life cycle assessment, these are quite useful. And I've actually used one of those programs for doing an environmental assessment on a solar desalination plant using the life cycle assessment methodology, and it was quite data intensive. The program actually had a large database of the environmental impacts of literally thousands of products and materials, and therefore it gave me a wealth of data to work with in order to evaluate to a good level of accuracy what is the environmental impact of the system that I'm working with. Now, when choosing a software to be used for your research project, assuming that your research questions require you to use a software, then I always advise that you firstly choose a program that is easy to learn. Okay. Second, you need to invest time to learn this software by yourself. So maybe you go through some YouTube videos or look at the tutorial and the manual for this program. Also, make sure you choose a program that has flexibility when it comes to exporting the results to other softwares and also importing input data into the program. Lastly, you need to understand that computer softwares are merely tools, whereas you are actually the researcher. So you need to make sure that any results that you see from any results that are generated in this program, you need to evaluate them, make sure that these results actually make sense. All right. Be careful with regards to the inputs that you put in this program. Remember that if you put the wrong inputs, then the outputs will also be wrong or it will be illogical. So you need to be cautious in the way you work with these computer softwares. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in